Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back here for another episode of Tolerance Break. And today, we are going to be strip mining in Minecraft while reminiscing. I just, like how everybody nowadays watches Subway Surfers while they do something. Well, imagine you're watching Brook and Jubal in the morning minus the second date update, and we're just chatting, brother. We're just chatting. And yes, this is because I'm a part of the new generation. There's dust on my camera. Let me get this dust off my camera. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm part of this new generation where we can't focus. Guys, can you tell that I can't focus? Huh. How strange. But I do have the game sounds on, which you could probably hear. And also, whoop, look at that. All nice and fancy. Um, but yeah, I've been working on a little spot for where to start. So let's take our first Minecraft sleep of the night. And then, yeah, we may get teary eyed again in this episode. I don't know how real the reminiscing will get. Sorry, I'm just looking at my sound volume there on the side. One day we'll get the producer live with me. But this is where I have just spent some time making for before I started recording. I was like, hey, I want to make it look nice. I want to make it look pretty. Um, but yeah, so basically, you guys know probably how strip mining works. But yeah, I have this cool thing called Optifine installed, so I can have shaders. That's basically what makes the game look pretty right now. And I don't know. I think we're going to have to turn that sound off. Only because we're going to be hearing it, I think, way too many times. Um, I don't know what button that would be. Let's try players. There we go. It's because it's satisfying sometimes to hear the Minecraft popping sound of the blocks. You're getting all the blocks and stuff. But at other times, it's also a little bit like, hey, um, my autism is showing, and I'm getting way too overstimulated. Yes, just from that much sound. And yeah, I think something that made me realize, one thing, for example, that my friends have always made fun of me for, that I just can't get over it. And I mean, I'm realizing the older I get, it's like me unmasking, uh, like how my body's actually wanting to feel when I'm hearing certain sounds and stuff. But blenders, dude, dude, holy fucking shit. Blenders, they piss me off, dude. When I start a blender, listen, I have to plug my ears. The instant loud sound. Well, quite frankly, it's one of the worst sounds in all of existence. And I can get used to listening to the sound, but what I can't get used to is just like that starting second. Like after it's going for a second, I can unplug my ears. But that first initial start of it, no, son. No. This is my other mine. Does this go into my house? No. Maybe it's not another mine. It's just a hole. No, this has to be something I've built, right? What? Now I'm confused, gang. Where is this going? What? What? Well, sadly, this is not the point of this Minecrafting episode. So we're going to go back to the hole that I was digging. I think, yeah, we have to go up here. Because right now we're trying to get to level 7 or 8. Probably 8 makes most sense. Yerp. Okay, so we're going to keep going down this way. Speaking of, we are at level 43. Alright. But, so earlier, I was referencing I might get a little soppy-eyed. Soppy? Is that the right word? Little sad. Because, man, my two dogs, Marley and Miimii, uh, of course, music starts right when that's happening. That's interesting. But, so my dogs, Marley and Miimii, recently passed away. They were my childhood pets. And kind of one of the last things attaching me to being younger me. Because it was just like such a different happiness going home to see those dogs, you know. They added so much to the family, you know. Like, it was funny tonight, me and my little sister were thinking about the same exact thing. Because I had went through this recently with another dog had. His name is Ralph. And I was just like, I texted her and I was just like talking. I was like, man, you know what? I feel older. I was like, I don't know if you concur, if you understand what I'm feeling. And she's like, no, I get it. And we instantly each text each other and message back about just like the sound of the dogs' nails on the ground as they would walk around and stuff because they have wood floors. We had wood floors for a while. And that's the little stuff, you know? And the little stuff is really, really hard to notice sometimes. Like, not even as in like I don't know. It's like a lot, it's very much like the phrase, like, you don't know what you have till it's gone. But I mean, also at the same time, like, I think in a way it's like also no, not though, at the same time. I don't know. It's cause like it's in that situation. It's like when an animal dies of older age. It's just like you just wish it could be different. I guess there's no really reasoning. You know, I think that's one thing that's hard to cope with when you go through your first death of an animal person. It's just so final, and it's just horrible. I mean, I will say I think I was a bit more mentally prepared for the passing of these two little beautiful guys. If I remember to in editing, put up a picture of Marley and Miimii, and then throw up that picture of them with Missy. But what you're seeing there are my childhood pets, and to say that they are not around anymore since a couple days ago, it's kind of wild, you know? I was saying, I just feel older. Wish I didn't feel this way. But sometimes you don't get to choose what you feel. And that's fine. But yeah. It's just one of those days. I'm sorry. I just saw a Smosh video recently where they were doing a goofy voice and I thought of that. But it's just like one of those things like where it is, you know? That's all you can really do. It is what it is. And yeah, it's, yeah, I can't explain like the detachment feeling there. It's just like I was saying, I feel so old because I always had the dogs to go home to, you know. Marley and Miimii were always there. Little greeting party. Made me comfortable when I was scared. Dude, like that has to be one of the best parts about having an animal, especially for like when you're having a kid. Like, or when you are a kid, I mean, I wasn't having a kid, so maybe this also applies for my mom. But man, like I can remember coming home from school and being terrified. And I'm sorry to your family in advance. This is just my experience of life, but I remember coming home when I was like I knew I got a bad grade from school or I was just scared in general because of anything. I remember just picking up Marley and Miimii onto my bed and just like kind of just like doing the hug around them, getting the hug going. And just being like, oh my god, I'm so scared. I am so fucking nervous. I was just like, because listen, in no specific way, I was just raised in a way where, like, if I had bad grades, listen, the next weekend I was grounded. And that's just how that went. I mean, I think that's not like a weird thing. That's just like a thing most parents do. But yeah, no shit, did. That shit scared me, did. Alright, so this is the level we want to be at right here. Then we're gonna actually go up all the way here and try to get all the coal blocks out and stuff. We're gonna try to get a little XP to see if we can't combine these two pickaxes together. It's a new plan, but I can talk and Minecraft at the same time. But man, yeah, death. It sucks, man. It's just, and also like the more that it happens, it's like that. And also, I think something that helps in this situation too. I wasn't there present, like in the room with them as it was happening. I mean, we were on FaceTime. Still not the greatest way to view something like that. I'm sure everybody could agree, but see, it probably helps that I'm not there in person. But also at the same time, I think with the recent passing of one of my other animals, I can just confidently share that, every time death happens, it gets easier, but not in a hard way. More like in a accepting sort of thoughtful way, where I'm like, it be what it is. And I mean that in the most respectful way when I say it be what it is. I feel like a lot of people probably think I'm trying to be like a stupid Gen Z child, but like the phrase it is what it is one of the phrases that has gotten me through life. And it's gonna be what gets me through this next situation too, bro. I mean, like in these absolute final events, I think one thing for me that sticks out, maybe for other people it's different, but one thing that for me that sticks out is just like the importance of like getting to work and doing things. Because like for example, I kind of have addict mentality sometimes. Like even like and what I'm saying by that is like how I like organize myself and my life and stuff. I got myself under control. My issue is just like when I'm looking forward to having like a good time doing something, I set up expectations and sometimes those expectations are not realistic and that ends up with me getting mad at myself over stupid things. But I don't know. But like I think there's like a gray area in the middle where like for example, when I was coming home tonight, I have a little bit of a pop drinking problem. Mean like soda. Ugh. If you're from the South, I get it. You say soda. It's whatever. But I have a bit of a pop drinking problem, and that's gotten a lot worse recently. Uh, just every night coming off of work recently, I've been getting way too much Dr. Pepper, drinking way too much of it. And what really sucks is for like a week or so, I was not doing tolerance break. And basically, I had gotten actually really good with my health. And then something happened over the course of one night, and I was back. And this is where I'm like, I think a lot of people can probably relate to that because it's just like, yeah, yo, I am back. Freaking ran out of storage space. Didn't have enough. Therefore, I ran out of it. Um, Making sure there's no delay on my face. But yeah, no, what I was saying is, yeah, it's like once you start being healthy again, I think what happens is, honestly, it's like with a lot of things. You remember what it's like to feel healthy, then you get back into it, and you're like, okay, okay. And then, like with anything in life, it's kind of a job. You have to keep yourself put together. And it can get hard at times. And I'm at one of those spaces, especially with what happened recently, where I'm back at, fuck, this is hard again. And I'm sure some of it has to do with being depressed in A, B, and C, but I very much operate in the toxic kind of motion of just trying not to focus on things, and you kind of have to keep going. I would do things like therapy and stuff, but honestly, right now I don't want to. And if I had time to, I would. But I'm currently in the mindset of I don't really think I'm in dire need of something like that. Yeah, times get hard, but if like I really think I need something, I'll get it. And I don't know if that sounds maybe cocky or something, but yeah, no. I saw a video earlier, and it actually like kind of pertaining kind of to this, where this girl was like, as already being an emotionally intelligent person, going to therapy sometimes sucks because it's just like the therapist will tell you something and then you like already know what they're saying, and I'm like, and I made the point out loud to myself, and I was like, well, if you are going to a professional for help, you have to be wanting to figure out something you don't know about you, baby. And that's where I was like, yeah, I don't really want to go to therapy at the moment, nor do I have money, nor do I have time. If I could do any of those things, I would. Paying off a car right now, thank the Lord, I started paying it off at a different price versus what's going on right now in the world, because like the price of shit is gonna skyrocket. Here, let's go down. I just want to make sure we've got all the coal. Ah! I thought we had missed a few. Boink! Why did they put that song on Just Dance, the Wii video game? But the song Just Dance, they never did. What a shame. I wonder if she was just like holding out for like the biggest deal of a lifetime with the game Just Dance, waiting for like the biggest paycheck for the last Just Dance. And then that artist, whoever made that song, she said, there's a delay on my camera a little bit. Okay, that's better. But no, what if she was waiting for the biggest deal and she was like, okay, on the last one, I'll make, and then like the Wii just like fucking stopped existing, and she was like, "Oh fuck." They just ended up never happening. The Just Dance song never came to be that day because shit. Just Dance, gonna be okay. Everybody knows that, right? Am I getting to that point where I'm old? Dude, I will say I'm getting to a point where sometimes people don't understand my SpongeBob references, meaning people that are like younger than me. Because a lot of my friends are like, I'm like 23. A lot of my friends are like maybe like 21, 20 ish, I guess. Because I have like Discord friends. Because I'm too socially inept to go out in public. But even my friends who are 2 years younger than me sometimes don't understand a SpongeBob reference. And then I want to start dry heaving because I'm like, what the fuck, what the fuck, what do you mean? What do you mean you don't understand in my own dojo? You don't get that shit? Are you a real sponge, Bob fan? Uh, but I have to say though, I do appreciate the younger guys, like someone who I'm sure will be more a part of my content at one point. His name's Craze. But I'm sure. Fuck, my brain just turned off. Sorry, I've been stressed, dude. Fucking deal with it, guy. No, but yeah, man, this has been like if I had to say like the last year's worth of time, not like all of 2024, but like the span of the last year. Huh. From like an emotional standpoint, this has been the worst time of my life. I can confidently say that like it's like no one else is doing but my own, but also at the same time, I mean, like I don't think anybody should have to go through what I've gone through. Um, but I think also at the same time that's called fucking life. Yeah. And you have to learn all of the lessons at one point or another. If you're fortunate enough to have a family member just pay for you, I'm fucking jelly. Take that fucking experience that with what you can. But yeah, man, it's hard out here by yourself, but it's definitely possible. I can finally talk about this publicly. Moving to Florida, and yeah, I'm moving with my family, my mom, to Florida because I don't think the state of Michigan has anything else it can viably offer me in the way of social learning, in the way of learning, in the way of where I'm at. Because, like, I mean, unless I want to be watching and doing crime movies the rest of my life and struggling through the entertainment industry, and like, if unless I want that, I think I know the move. You know, um, I also want to do that, and then I think I had different expectations of friends and stuff. Like, man, I really thought a lot more people were gonna be a lot more better than they've been, and I'm specifically talking more about like friend people, like at this point in time, like man, just loads of horse shit ass people. If you know me personally, you should check out some old pictures on my Instagram. I changed the captions to be funny things. Like most people, when they get the ability to edit a picture on Instagram, be like, "Oh, I'll go back and, I'll delete that picture with that person because I didn't like them, but I'll keep the other one because I want to have it look pretty." I said, "No. Let's just change the caption to say, like, fuck you guys. I think on one I put, I literally hate both of you. And I changed the caption to it. And if you're watching this right now, to those two people, yeah, no, I mean, you're not watching it, but opinion will never change. Man, don't you love how you distract yourself from what you thought you were going to talk about? Because I'm distracting myself right now. Because I don't want to think about my mortality. So I am playing a game called Minecraft. Hoping not to think about it. It's pretty weird. Everything in life is so goddamn weird, dude. Like, someone was really like, we're just gonna be alive. And then we're also gonna have these dogs that are alive. But at what point, they ain't. And it's just like, what? For real? For real, dog? And it's like, for real. Man. I was saying that whole mortality thoughts. Been just running wild. Like, I feel like I'm wanting to say more. But the more I'm saying, the more I'm realizing it's like, it's not a complicated topic, is it? You know. Shit happens. People take a shit. It goes out of your body. And you go on. Sometimes it stinks. Sometimes it's annoyingly hard to do things. But hey. Are you waking up tomorrow? If you are, number one, that's pretty epic. Because it's like, go like listen to Neil deGrasse Tyson talk about like being alive and shit, and you're gonna be like, damn, that's some cosmic motherfucking shit right there. Man, I miss them so much, man. It's just running in the back of my mind like crazy. It's, I can like I feel my brain feeling different. Not in like any specific way. It's just like after what I witnessed on my phone and knowing that it's all true. It's like I'm trying to force myself into reality that my brain doesn't want itself in. And it's an odd feeling. I've been here before and I'll be here again, you know? You know what I'm saying? Man. And also, this is honestly kind of at this point a little bit therapeutic for myself. I'm not expecting this to be the craziest Minecraft video of all time. Holy shit. Who would have known? But, yeah. I just feel so fucking. You know? Are we all feeling this way? Are we all feeling this way, guys? Because I'm kind of pissed. Alright? I'm not. I do like saying that, though, a lot. I get connected to vocal stimming very easily. It's because it's fun to do. What do you need to make a blast furnace? This is what I've been using AI for. Hey Siri, ask ChatGPT to search on Google fucking never mind. See, you want something done, you have to do it yourself. Blast furnace recipe, Minecraft. Fuck ChatGPT. All right. So we got a furnace. We need some iron ingies. Then we gotta have some of this smooth stone. How the fuck do you make smooth stone? Wait, what? On Google, search smooth stone recipe Minecraft.
Here's what I found.
Oh, you have to cook it. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Blast furnace recipe Minecraft. Search that on Google.
I found this.
Okay. Look at us go. You just saw a full interaction with the new Siri, Apple AI Intelligence Plus. Literally, the only thing that's kind of sick about it is it does this now. And yeah, I guess I'm rich now. I got that going. I got the AirPods. I almost wore the AirPods tonight, but I didn't feel like it. But, dude, one thing that kind of made me happy, though, is so for my dogs, my little sister, she posted a TikTok. And listen up, I'm a little analytical here. I'm a little analytical. And I was just like, I'm not posting something. My account has access to the For You page. Low key, I'd feel bad. But my little sister's TikTok actually kind of exploded with a picture of them. And it was like kind of nice because it was just like they deserve to be seen by the world and know what they've done for me and my family. And the fact that like people get to see my two little favorite girls go around, I think that's awesome. Just like the world got to give them the recognition they deserve. Not to make y'all cry or anything. But this is Marley and Miimii. Marley, me. This was one of the first times they met. I don't know if it was, maybe. It's probably like maybe a month in actually. But and then swipe on over. This was the last day. Pretty old and tattered. At least Marley was. She just kind of went crazy and also had like a fur eating disease. But yeah, that's crazy, dude. Since we started recording this podcast, it has gotten 15k more people on it and views. That's wild. Sorry. I'm just analytically looking. I'm not like glorifying numbers. I'm just like, damn. But like I was saying, I think it's cool. Like, they get to enact emotions for people. Maybe people are crying. But it's good to cry. It's happening to me right now. Listening to this music and looking at them. I'm gonna pause this recording. Because I'm sniffling a little bit. Okay. I didn't need this song to turn on with looking at those pictures. Because playing Minecraft back then was like in its prime, having those little guys around. I'm gonna live in it for a second. Hello, I'm back. I've collected myself. Definitely um didn't just take a couple of hits. Guys, I 1000% took a couple of hits. Um but I think in this situation most of human beings would be like, "Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I kind of get it, man. I would too." Because like, bro, the fuck? Life is stinking right now. So we want to make a blast furnace, a couple more of them. So we are gonna need some coal. We have already used all of most said coal, but we're never gonna use this cherry fucking wood because I skinned it too early before I knew what I was doing with it. So let me just look over here. Okay, everything seems to be recording right. Sorry, my face is looking kind of super red. I think a lot of blood traveled to my face when I just cried a little bit there. Dude, holy fuck. I did not think I was gonna be like that sad. Like, genuinely. I don't know if that's stupid for me to think. I don't think so. Grief hits in different ways, different times, for different people. You know what I'm saying? God. If this could just work for me, though, that'd be great. It'd be great. Okay. I want you to be mine again, baby. I think this will work, but I could be wrong. I could be skibidi. I could be a skibbity. Dude, I think that might be the worst part of last year, is the rise of Skibbity Toilet. Listen, Marley and Miimii, if you're up in heaven, if you're listening to me talk about Skibbity Toilet on the memorial episode, just know, I know you get it. I know you understand. um, but yeah, no, man. This last year and a half or so has just felt so unreal. I wish a lot of it wasn't real. If that makes any sort of sense. Because, man, like, yeah, I just wish a lot of it wasn't as real as it is. I think that's all it comes down to. Because, like, in my mind, for a long time, I was always trying to be, like, thinking philosophical thoughts and all that shit. But, like, man, sometimes it just isn't that deep. Sometimes you're just sad because something sad fucking happened, man. You know? Once again, don't know if that's maybe a pessimistic mindset, but I feel like it's a realistic one. You know? Feel like it's realistic. Feel like. Dude, we are getting so much XP right now. We are practically um awesome. Dude, I was under the impression that that was going to take like all of it, but I guess not. So, what we're going to do to make this simpler, we're going to test our game theory out. Let's see how many logs are left over after 8 logs are burnt. Um. Mm. So if I'm right though, I don't think you can smelt cobblestone in there. Brother, y'all got me pissed. Y'all got me pissed off, nah. Y'all got me angry. Um. Alright. Where did I put all the new stone that I brought in? It's gotta be in here somewhere. Dude, I don't know if y'all heard that, but I just had the sickest yawn into the microphone. It was like a yucky sound. And now I'm speaking about it. Why? I don't know, bro. I just asked you the question. Leave a comment down below answering it. It's but a joke, but a funny joke to make for you. Yo, I already have 62 stone. Let's go. Peanut butter baby be like, I'm the peanut butter baby. And I'll be peanut butter baby. I want you to be mine again, baby. Yeah. Yeah. So let's see what we're working with. So 8 does 64, right? So we've got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these covered. No, we have 5 of them covered. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 8 equals 64. We're gonna need a whole stack, Buster Brown. Where is the wood? There is the wood. I keep looking around for the wrong spots for the wood, but they have to be somewhere, and I keep losing the wood. Want you to be mine again, baby. Chat, it be what it is sometimes. All right. Boom, boom. I said what in the butt. Everybody remember that one? That was an old YouTube video, and man, I remember being in so many random hotel rooms with my older sister, just like laughing our asses off at that shit. Then they even parodied that on South Park. Man, what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Something in my beat up on a line. Oh, what a time to be alive. Man, isn't it crazy? Most people, when they're saying what, like how they cope is by doing normal things. Me, I just start saying random ass shit. Like, it's just how I do, baby. Want you to be mine again, baby. Hey, yo, that'd be really funny if I got copyright strikes for that. No, not strike, but like stricken. Not stricken, but like noticed. Copyright noticed. Because that's fun when that happens, because it's like, alright, what my 3 cents from my YouTube video that's going to be made is going to a big corporation. Not a lot of people think about that, man. So companies steal so much money throughout small videos like that. Like, 3 cents doesn't add up for me enough to care. But for the rest of the world, dude, holy shit, brother. 3. It's a lot. Yo. Okay, music is just making sure it's a good volume level for y'all. It's nighttime in Minecraft. I gotta go sleep. It's nighttime in Minecraft. Gotta go and see. It's just good to have a vehicle of doing something, I think, while recording a quote-unquote, whatever you want to call a podcast nowadays. It's just long-form, unedited talking. Really, I mean, right? Look at this purple fuck. He's sitting out in the wild. I'm sorry, I just got silent. It just, like, felt nice. But now that we have sat through a little bit of silence, I think this is where I'm gonna say, hey, y'all. If you vegetated with me a little bit, if you hung out, thanks for hanging out. Maybe we'll get to actually strip mining in the next episode. But it's been a fun night. An emotional one. But a night nonetheless. Talk to you later. In the next one. Tolerance break. Like or subscribe or something. Goodbye. Yes, now I have to, like, click the stop recording button. So, like, now this is the real goodbye. Goodbye. Wait. My soundboard's off. See you next time.